Hello guys, T Reaper here, and I've got a way to fix the college football postseason. Gotta find it first though. That's the one I did the other day. Still the one I did the other day. Should have came up with this first. So, there we go. Anyway, I've got the way to fix the college football postseason. I'm going to say it right now. No bowl games. They're done. Except for the major bowl games. Like the Peach, the Rose, the Cotton, the Fiesta, yada yada yada. So the New Year's Six Bowls stay, the rest of them leave. So without further ado, I'll get into it. So you have the conferences, you have 5 Power 5 conferences. All but one of them have 2 divisions. So the top 2 teams in each division automatically go to the playoff. The top hosts, the second one's on the road. And with the Big 12, what we'll do is we'll just put the top 4 in, and then put it that way. So let's say for the Big 12, where did I put them? Oh yeah, you got Texas, Oklahoma, TCU, and Texas Tech. Since those are the 4 teams in order, so they'll be seeded 1 through 4 instead of doing like home and away. Well, they'll still be home and away, but you get the point. And so the Big Ten Championship is still in Indianapolis. Pac-12 is still in San Fran. Yeah, all the championship games are the same. So I'll explain it. So you have the 4 teams from the Big Ten get in, so you're at 4 teams. 4 teams from the Pac-12 get in, that's an 8. Then you have 8 wild cards, which gets you up to 16. Then you have 4 SEC, 4 Big 12, 4 ACC, and 4 Group of 5 representatives. So, with the wild cards, like, what about Notre Dame? Why aren't they in a conference? Well, Notre Dame can play for the wild card spot if they don't want to join a conference. Sorry, Notre Dame, you gotta work harder if you don't want to join a conference. Kind of penalizes you. Same with you, BYU, Army, Liberty, all you guys. Wait, is Army or Navy the one in the Independents? I don't know. I know one of them is, though. So, obviously, I explained the Division ones. So, the wild card is seeded 1 through 8. And every game until the wild card championship is played on campus. Same with the Group of 5. Every Group of 5 game is played on campus. I just got a notification, okay. So I'll get into the playoff to the teams that got into the playoffs with the way I did it. Oh, one more thing. I changed the ACC to North and South instead of Atlantic and Coastal. It does make a little bit more sense. Trust me, because the Coastal and the Atlantic makes no sense. So Michigan State will play Ohio State in East Lansing. These are with my predictions with the college football season. They go hand in hand with each other. Oregon will play Washington and Eugene. Oh wait, I forgot. The Nebraska will play Northwestern and Lincoln. Utah will play USC and Utah. Notre Dame will play Stanford and South Bend. Auburn will play Wisconsin and Auburn. Michigan will play Iowa and Ann Arbor. Penn State will play Mississippi State and Happy Valley. Those last 4 I just mentioned, or the last 4 games I mentioned are in the wild card. Then we've got Georgia playing Kentucky and Athens, Alabama playing LSU in Tuscaloosa, Texas playing Texas Tech at Texas, Oklahoma playing TCU in Norman, Syracuse playing NC State in, what is it? Syracuse playing NC State in, it's in Syracuse. Why am I blanking out? And then Clemson playing Miami and Clemson, UCF playing Memphis at UCF, and Boise State playing Cincinnati at Boise. So the winners of the first games are Michigan State and Nebraska. They'll go on to Indianapolis. Washington will upset Oregon and play Utah in San Francisco. Now, this was a completely random system. So, trust me, this is completely random. And the system's a little confusing, but I did basically a sheet of paper, close my eyes, and there was like 30 that said touchdown, 30 that said field goal, a couple of them said punt, a couple of them said turnover, a couple of them said safety, like that kind of stuff. But turnovers are basically just punts, unless it was a pick six. And then, so I was able to figure out final scores. Sanford beats Notre Dame. Auburn loses to Wisconsin. Iowa goes to Ann Arbor and wins. Mississippi State beats Penn State. Kentucky goes to Athens and gets the win. LSU goes to Tuscaloosa and gets the win. Texas wins and Oklahoma wins. Syracuse and Clemson both win, and UCF will play Boise State. So, I set it up so the Big Ten always plays the Pac-12 for the Rose Bowl. So you get Michigan State playing Wisconsin. Or not Wisconsin, Washington. Now the wild card. Since the Cotton Bowl is more of a wild card type thing, since they don't have any conference affiliations, along with the Fiesta Bowl, but that's going to be a semifinal game. The Cotton Bowl is the wild card game. The Sugar Bowl, you all know, is the Big 12 versus SEC. It's just as big as the Rose Bowl. It's hard to say that in the Midwest, but to the SEC and Big 12, it's just as big a deal to get to the Sugar Bowl than it is for a Big 10 or Pac-12 team to get to the Rose Bowl. So they're the same tier bowl game. And then we got the ACC playing the Group of 5 representative in the Orange Bowl, which is Syracuse and UCF. Then winning the Rose Bowl is MSU, which they haven't done that since 2014. Wisconsin will win the Cotton Bowl. The last time they won the Cotton Bowl was sometime in, I think it was against Western Michigan. I think it was the 2016 season, but it was from 2017. Then LSU wins the Sugar Bowl. I don't remember the last time they won the Sugar Bowl. And Syracuse wins the Orange Bowl. And I've got Michigan State playing Wisconsin in the Fiesta Bowl. Sorry, Wisconsin, but Michigan State goes on. LSU and Syracuse play in the Peach Bowl, but I think Syracuse gets that win. I also made it so that the Fiesta Bowl and Cotton Bowl meet in the middle, or Rose Bowl and Cotton Bowl meet in the middle for the Fiesta, and the Sugar and Orange meet in the middle for the Peach. And MSU will play Syracuse in the national championship, and Michigan State will win. Sorry, I ate some spicy for dinner, so my nose is a little runny. So, recap. You have 4 teams from each conference get in. The top 2 teams in the division play each other at the host of the better team. Then you have 8 wild cards get in, seeded 1 through 8. The higher seed hosts, or the better seed hosts. Same with the group of 5. There are 4, and then the better seed hosts. And then for the bowl games, you got the Big Ten playing the Pac-12 for the Rose. Then you've got the wild card for the Cotton. And you got the Sugar and for the Big 12 and SEC, and the Orange will be the ACC versus the Group of 5. Now, the ACC will always play the Group of 5, but the bowl games could shift every year. So let's say the Rose Bowl will play the Sugar Bowl next year, or the Cotton Bowl will play the Sugar Bowl next year. Like, something like that. As long as you have the conference-affiliated bowl games, it doesn't really matter. You just need to have the conference-affiliated bowl games go back to the way it was before 2000, I think it was. Or 19, whatever. 96, maybe? Sorry, my dog's barking in the background. But just have those conference-affiliated bowl games. And they basically determine a Final Four. which will be set up predetermined before the whole thing happens. So that's all I have for today, and I will do another YouTube video later, maybe this weekend. Bye!